Devin slept with a lot of guys, gentlemen. Devin has a high body count. You think I don't know that my own girlfriend has had sex with a lot of men? You think that I think I found some special snowflake who declined partying through her 20s even though she has a great body? Give me a break, guys. You think I don't know that my own girlfriend has had sex with a lot of men?
Donovan will attempt to report this video and get it taken down, and it's bullshit. This woman is a public figure, as we've discussed. She is his business manager. She's all over the place. All these things.
And guys, and this is funny, when I lost my first of 2 YouTube channels, guys were telling me, go to BitChute, go to here, go to there.
So there you have it. That's Donovan Sharp admitting that 2 prior YouTube channels were deleted by YouTube, terminated, banned, lost. Here is his current channel, over 110,000 subscribers, all these views. This is no less than the 3rd channel he's had. The prior 2 were terminated by YouTube. This one by him, and any YouTube employee can easily review this and find out that it was operated, run by Donovan Sharp. It was all about him, just like his new channel. This one was banned for severe violations with hate speech. And this one was banned for severe violations with spam, deceptive practices, misleading content. Surprise, surprise, right, guys? So any YouTube employees watching this, put another notch on your belt and knock this channel out. You'll have a great day.
Post-wall women, they get married all the time, but the men they get married to are very low value. They're beta males. They're pushovers. They're not real men. They're not the men that arouse these women. These aren't the men that these women respect and love. These are the beta males. These are the lower rung men. Do not get married, because the moment you do, your leverage goes right out the door along with your freedom, your money, and your balls. Okay? Listen, I always get on people for using rhymes and poetry and linguistic symmetry, but I'm going to say it right now. Do the right thing and don't give her that ring. Never, ever, ever, under any circumstances, cave into a woman's whims when it comes to getting married. You shouldn't get married in the first place. Never let a woman pressure you into walking down the aisle. F that. F that. No, you're after my goddamn last name. You're after my last name. Dude, f that. Well, we need to get married or I'm leaving. F***ing bye. Dude, let Devin pull some shit like that. You want to know why Devin doesn't pull that shit with me? Because she knows what would happen. Hey, listen, I love you. Kind of sucks that we're breaking up. I don't want to, but I have to. Like, make no mistake about it, man. Dude, fuck these bitches, dude. Well, we need to get married. Really, what the are you gonna do? Listen, I'm at this point, I'm a one woman man. I'm in a long-term relationship with Devin, of course, as you guys all know. Dude, I've been in the game for over a decade, so there's never going to be any one-itis with me. If Devin and I were to break up, it would suck, but life goes on, right?
Devin knew who I was when she reached out, okay? But the reason why she doesn't give me these impassable shits is because she knows that this is who I am. Like, I was like this before I met her, and that's why she doesn't give me the impassable shits. I'm Donovan Sharp. I'm the Genesis. I'm the Inception. Girls think it's cute and attractive to brag about their sexual escapades, but I waste zero time in 304 shaming them. I'll refer to Dev. Dude, when we first started dating, she used to brag about the dudes that she had smashed. Straight up. She used to brag about them. Dude, she used to brag all the time. Now, at first, I just told her, okay, stop. She didn't. And then I told her, look, when you talk about this stuff, it makes you unattractive. I said, I imagine you eating boogers when you talk like this. Stop it. She did it one more time. One more time. She tested me. I slut-shamed her literally to tears. You better believe it. I called her every name in the book. She was crying her eyes out. I'll refer to Dev. Dude, when we first started dating, she used to brag about the dudes that she had smashed. Straight up. She used to brag about them. Dude, she used to brag all the time. I'm not going to sit here and say, well, the reason why Devin is with me is because I ran Airtight Game. No. No. When Devin met me, I owned 7 rental properties in Las Vegas. She knows I'm a man who can make money. Even when I decided to sell all my properties, when Janet Yellen raised the interest rate to 40,000%, she was still with it because she saw the potential, right? But if I'd been working at Burger King or Jack in the Box or some bullshit job, I could have all the game in the world. I might have a few times. She's not going to think of me as a long-term relationship potential. Not at 32 years old. No, she's like, I'm 32. Dude, I all the guys who worked at McDonald's and played in rock bands in my 20s. It's time to get serious.
Devin slept with a lot of guys, gentlemen. Devin has a high body count. You think I don't know that my own girlfriend has had sex with a lot of men? You think that I think I found some special snowflake who declined partying through her 20s, even though she has a great body? Give me a break, guys. I am well aware that Devin's notch count is a lot higher than she will ever admit.
I am 237% certain that I am not the biggest dick ever that Devin's ever taken, and the way I f her is not the best sex she's ever had. She's had bigger and better than me. She hasn't told me this, but I know. I'm almost positive Devin's had bigger, better dicks than mine. But if I ever found out what one of these guys looked like, if I ever found out that one of those guys had a 12-inch cock, you better believe I'm going to be f***ing insecure. You kidding me? I don't have a 12-inch dick. Devin's had bigger dicks than her. Now I got to see what that dick looks like. Of course it makes us insecure. That's another reason why men of value don't commit to women with high body counts. It's because we know the more cocks that have been in you, the more huge cocks that have been in you. It's just mathematical. If you've been with 5 guys, okay, all right, we can deal with that. If you've been with 555, dude, you've probably had at least 10, 12 cocks in you that are probably north of 10 inches. Guaranteed. Goddamn right that's going to make us insecure. And we have every right to feel insecure. White girls who f only black dudes, f even more niggas. Okay? Because niggas are listen, I'm one of them niggas too, right? Niggas stay trying to f white girls. And once white girls figure out that niggas are checking for them, they hop on every nigga's dick they can find. On the strength. When I met Devin, she was no snowflake. Oh, no, listen, I was banging girls. She was banging dudes. Real talk.
Back in 2016, I went on vacation to Hawaii with Devin. And we were at breakfast one morning, and all of a sudden, she starts getting loud and animated, right? I looked behind me, and I saw a dude who looked like a skinny Thor. That's right, guys. Devin was displaying hoe tendencies. I shut that shit down by telling her if she wanted to f him, all she had to do was tell him, and I'm sure he wouldn't turn her down. And I said it loud enough for both of them to hear me. Now, I didn't see his reaction, but Devin turned a brilliant shade of magenta. She was bright red.
Any man who marries a woman past the age of 23 years old, you're getting leftovers. She gave all of her best sex to the alpha cads. That's what happened.
They wanted you back when you were 22 and 23 and young and childless and hot. But when you're in your mid to late 30s, the bad boys don't really want you anymore. When Devin and I first started talking, she told me that if I were to meet her parents, that they would love me and they would have no problem with our relationship. Okay? She said that they'd give us their blessing and would be perfectly okay with us, to which I responded, of course they don't have a problem with me being black. You're past the wall. And the funny thing is, okay, she laughed and said, God damn, you're harsh. But she knew I was right.
Devin, let me get you into this conversation because I met you when you were 32. You are an older woman, quote unquote. You've been married before.
I have.
Okay, you've been married before. I mean, I guess eventually it would have come out.
Yeah, some petulant child has already doxed me, so, you know.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I was going to talk about this because it is a matter of public record.
Sure.
Just like if me and you were actually married, someone would be able to actually prove it because it's public record.
What, 5-6 clicks maybe?
Yeah, so I expect this person to probably drag this up about me, which, you know, it's your show. It's not, the show's not about me. The show's about our relationship,
sure.
You know, but my personal details has never really been the purpose of this show.
Well, let's talk about it.
All right.
I mean, we may as well.
Well, I wasn't on the CC, you know, for the 20-something years before we met, you know, as an adult. I got married young, and I was married for a very long time. You know, for the 20-something years before we met, you know, as an adult. You know, for the 20-something years before we met, you know, as an adult. You know, for the 20-something years before we met, you know, as an adult. You know, for the 20-something years before we met, you know, as an adult. You know, for the 20-something years before we met, you know, as an adult. you know, for the 20 something years before we met, you know, as an adult.
Dude, listen, man, my results speak for themselves.